Hey, what is going on, guys? Hoax here, bringing you a brand new video, and I've just watched the Microsoft E3 press conference this year, obviously, and they have shown off some great games, and it's been a great lineup. Now, mainly this year, it was showing off the games that Xbox One is delivering, and that's purely because Phil Spencer's involved now. He's brought some great games, and one game in particular that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about the other games in my next video, is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, the game was the first one to be shown at E3 for the Microsoft press conference this year, and they showed off a mission called Induction. Now, in this mission, you are dropped onto, I think you're trying to be dropped onto the ground to get into the fight, but your pod gets, basically, it gets smashed against this building, and the building sort of grabs it. Well, it doesn't grab it physically, but it gets latched onto the building, and you have to get out. It's kind of like the drop pod in Halo 3 ODST, if you remember that bit. But the thing about it was that I really noticed some improvements in the campaign, considering the previous games, Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Black Ops 2, what they didn't really do. And the first thing I noticed was the new audio engine in the game. Wow, it was beautiful. That's something I noticed on a lot of the game, but the audio in this game really stood out to be something which I'm going to be truly amazed by. The walking sound amazing, the pod when he was touching all the buttons really sound good. I can hear all the detail, the breaths, the gunshots themselves, the targeting, the call outs from your teammates. It was something I really noticed was brilliant about Advanced Warfare, and I'm really looking forward to when I look at the other game. Now, one thing I noticed as well was the actual jumping that you did with the jetpack, and it was more of like a Titanfall jump than anything. I'm talking not the Halo Reach jump that you did, it was more of a Titanfall jump, but it seemed to me that you jump further in Advanced Warfare than you do in Titanfall, and I'm not sure why that is, but maybe it's something which is going to really implement the game in a way that in multiplayer that we're going to have super jumps, maybe onto bigger buildings, so that could actually mean more vertically opposing maps, so that could mean snipers in buildings, maybe LMGs on the roofs, so that is something which could really change multiplayer. If that's good or bad, I'm not sure until I get the game. But another thing I noticed was the graphics. They look stunning. And I'm not just talking about the actual campaign missions themselves. I saw some of the details on the some of your teammates' faces, and they look brilliant. This was the engine, by the way, that they showed off 2 years ago now. No, maybe a year ago. They showed it off, and everyone presumed that the engine was going to be used for Ghosts, but I don't think they actually said it was. This new engine that they had in development was going to be the one used for Advanced Warfare and for Sledgehammer Games, and it really looked good and has really shown off in the game. Now, the frag grenade speculation that everyone had, it's actually, I'm not sure if this is every grenade in one or it's just one type of grenade, but it seemed to me that the player had the ability to cycle through the grenades, and I believe it said, one of them said frag, one of them said contact, and one of them said smart. I'm not really sure about the contact one, but I think the smart one was in there. And it was the one that they showed off in the actual Advanced Warfare trailer, where you threw the grenade and it just observed everything around you, and it pinpointed where the enemies were on the ground, on the ceiling, anywhere. It was kind of like a target finder, but it outlined them in red, the entire body and behind the cover. So it was really detailed and really amazing, considering just what previous Call of Duty games have done, and you wouldn't see anything like that on Black Ops 2 even, because this is what the game looks like to me. If you're going to get ready for Advanced Warfare, to me, I think you should be playing Black Ops 2 more. I noticed some of the physics that are in Black Ops 2 made it into Advanced Warfare, such as the crawling, but we'll have to wait and see. But for now, guys, that's all I have on information-wise for the game. I keep up to date on charlieintel.com. They have some great info, and I'm going to have some more info on the games that really caught my eye, including the Halo Master Edition, Halo 5 Guardians, Rise of Tomb Raider, Witcher 3 and The Division, so stay tuned, guys. I'll post it on Twitter when I'm ready, so see you in a bit.